For those of you who don't know, Dayz is a zombie survival game. It runs off the military simulator Arma 2 and Arma 2 Operation Arrowhead. But if I was just to leave it at that, it's just a zombie survival game, you'd be walking away thinking, alright, it's just another game, whatever. But Dayz is so much more. It's a hyper-realistic, survive at all costs zombie game. It forces you to scavenge for weapons, food, ammunition, medical supplies, and a ton of other things just to survive on a minute-to-minute basis. It can go from extremely quiet to all of a sudden you're surrounded by zombies, you're surrounded by players. Now you play in an area of the world that has been hit pretty hard by the infection called Chernarus. It's 225 square kilometers large, which, to put it in perspective, Fallout 3 was around 50 square kilometers, so this place is huge. And when you start, you spawn somewhere along the coast, usually on the southern part of the map, and you get about 3 seconds to see where you are, but then it disappears. And from that point, I mean, the game's up to you. As you travel through the wilderness, the towns, the cities, you'll come across places like hospitals, which are very important for supplies like bandages, blood packs, morphine, and a ton of other things. You'll also see airports, which have basically just the basics like food, vehicle parts, but it's pretty advisable to stay away from these areas, especially in the beginning, unless you're running with a party, which I'll explain why here in a bit. There's also churches, which have larger backpacks, rifles, and the all-important map, which as you're roaming around, you'll come to find out really quick that a map is a wonderful thing to have. And now coming across any one of these is a combination of luck and timing. It's not guaranteed that any of these things will spawn in these places. Also, somebody could be right in front of you who's already collected it, so it hasn't spawned back. Now there are many more types of places that you can find in Chernarus, like barns, tree stands, castles, but one of the rarest and the best finds in the game is a crashed helicopter site. Here you can find some of the rarest loot, like the FNFAL assault rifle, a ghillie suit, and of course the pinnacle, the helicopter itself. If you find the right parts lying around, you can actually repair this helo and you can fly it. Comes with a mounted weapon, so you can rain down from the sky on the zombies or the players, whatever it is you want to do. Now all this seems great and all, but standing between you and all this stuff is, on one hand, zombies. A lot of zombies. And if they see you, if they hear you, they come running, and they come running fast. And now on the other hand, the other thing standing in your way, which I was kind of talking about before with the airports, is other players. Sometimes, yes, there are friendlies, but a lot of people have turned into becoming a bandit. They kill everybody they see, basically just to take their loot, whether it's food, weapons, whatever it is, they will kill you. They might seem friendly at first just to get a clean shot. And when you die, you die. It's kind of like permadeath. You have to start over with nothing. When they start you out on the coast with the latest patch, you pretty much have a flashlight and a bandage. They used to give you a gun. They might bring that back. The game is still in alpha stage, but when you die, you die. And as the game progresses, if you get a bunch of supplies, it can get pretty tense. When you see some other players, or if you want to get to a building but you see a horde of zombies kind of walking around it. And of course, the third way you can die is through simple starvation, dehydration, injury, blood loss. So you have to always be looking for more items. And I have a few basic rules to get you started in this game. The first one, which is one of the more important ones, take your chances early to gear up fast. Chernarus is ruthless, so you need to get those items, whether it's weapon and medical supplies. You need to get it and get it fast. Once you've geared up, the zombies become a little bit easier and you can explore a little bit more. 2, trust no one. If you can, run with a party. Having more than one person at your side just increases your chance of survival by so much more. Number 3, you want to keep a surplus of bandages because you will need them. Whether it's just you're walking through the bushes and a zombie happens to sneak up on you, or you win a gunfight but you still get clipped and you're bleeding out. You need those bandages to stop the blood loss. Number 4, stay off the road. You're an easy target for snipers. A lot of people like to hold up on top of buildings, in airport towers, things like that. They'll try to snipe you out, so stay hidden, stay off the road. And the last one, don't get overly attached to your equipment. Like I said, you will die. It's gonna happen. Nobody survives forever, so don't get overly attached to your stuff. Use it, enjoy it, have fun with it. But when you die, don't think it's the end of the world. Just go back out. Either try to get revenge, try to collect it back, or start over. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. It's been a DrFreeman mod review. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. This game is a blast. I really hope you pick it up. If you do, message me. I'm going to be playing it a ton. And have fun. Peace. This video was brought to you by Endeavor Gaming. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, favorite, and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter to keep up to date with what's going on, and the link to our website is in the description below.